Goedemiddag. I'd like to tell you a story, a crime story. There are 5 people. It's a family affair. I'd like you to listen to them all, hear them all. Maybe things are not as they seem. Maybe things are not as simple as they seem. Let's start listening to the characters and see what happens. There's this mother. She wakes up. She goes to her daughter's room to ask for her help with breakfast. She isn't there. Mother gets angry. This girl never listens to her father or to her brothers. Her eldest brother will be furious again. She goes to his room. He's in bed with his clothes on. She wakes him up. Your sister isn't in her room, she says. He stares at her. Go to the kitchen. Make us some tea. Wake my brothers up. She shivers. Her heart pounds. In the kitchen, her boys just keep gazing at her. Finally, her eldest speaks. Mother, we killed our sister. Keep our secret. She faints. Having already lost her daughter, she wants to hold on to her sons at least. And where would she go if she told the police what happened? Who would take care of her if all 4 of them are jailed? Her own parents would never take her back, a traitor like her. The whole village would condemn her. She doesn't have a job or a single penny in the bank. So she keeps her secret. What could she do? The father, what does he think? He doesn't know why he went wrong with this girl. She is so stubborn. Why wouldn't she listen to him? One day, in the tea house, he heard the man talking. They didn't realize he was there. They said, "Hey, Ali's daughter, she's becoming a real slut, huh? Talking to boys like that. Just wait and see. The day is coming when she loses her purity. And then who would take her as a bride?" She brought so much shame to the family. And what did he do to deserve this? Such a good father like him? Had he gambled? Had he stolen? Had he spent his money on mistresses? He worked all his life to take care of his family. He lived for his family. And then look what happens. Where on earth does she get all these ideas? She had to listen. She cannot talk to boys. She cannot dress as she pleases. He warned her so many times, him and his sons. They did everything they could think of, punishing, beating, locking her up in the room. Nothing worked. Well, of course he loves her. She's his daughter. But she ruined his honor. Something had to be done. And the big brother, what does he want? He wants to prove his father that he's a man. He wants to make him feel proud. He feels he let him down. He didn't finish high school. His barbershop isn't doing well. And he still can't find a decent girl to marry. But this time, he's going to show his father that he's worthy of his love. He will be pleased with his eldest son. So he decides to arrange it all. Then he has an idea. He will get his youngest brother, Izzet, to it. Yeah. He's only 16. He won't get charged many years. And sooner or later, there will come another pardon law, and he'll be free again. But the youngest brother, can he kill his sister? He loves her so much. And how is he going to do it? With a knife? No, that would cause a lot of pain. Push her off the balcony? Shoot her? Maybe the best is to do it when she sleeps. Yeah, that's it. He can get a cable, wrap it around her neck, tighten it more until she's out of breath. He must do it quickly, very quickly. But he's going to become a murderer, and he's only 16. He's scared. He doesn't want to hurt or kill his sister. But a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. He can't let his brothers down. He can't let his father down. They trust him. They will despise him if he doesn't do it. How will he ever look into his uncle's eyes if he fails? No, he cannot live with that shame. So he decides and he kills her. What about the daughter? What did she want? She doesn't want to end up like her mother, that's for sure. She wants to go to university, have a job, earn her own living, and be independent. She doesn't care if the neighbors think her skirt is too short. Who are they to comment on the size of her skirt? They should look at themselves, those hypocrites, those narrow-minded individuals. It's way about time things changed here. The only thing her father and her brothers care about is the others. What would they think? What would they say? Her brothers can go to brothels, but she can't go for tea with her friends? Do they think they own her body and her soul just because they're men and she's a woman? She wants to be equal with men. She wants to be herself. Well, you heard the story. But what happens after the daughter is murdered? The family reports the girl missing. She stays missing, they stay innocent. Everybody gets away with it. Everybody thinks they get away with it. Until one day, the eldest brother cannot take it anymore. Her sister enters his dream every night. Every single night since they strangled her for 9 years. That's what he tells the police. In regret, confesses the crime and says, "Shame on us. How could we kill our own sister? I'm so sorry." To be honest with you, life usually is more creative than art. This story is based on a real-life incident. It's from my book Exile, Verbannen, with the Dutch print. I think it's all about hearing and listening to others, and not judging someone because she or he is Muslim, Catholic, Calvinist, atheist, black, white, Jewish, German, Dutch, Turkish, Moroccan, Syrian. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we here could have heard the girl and even maybe have helped her, saved her. Well, we cannot change the past. But there are simple things we can do. Like on an ordinary morning, just to have a cup of coffee with someone who has a completely different story than us. Talking, listening, trying to walk in his shoes. Well, we still cannot save everyone or the world, but we can create peace in our world. Imagine if everybody did that. Thank you.